Well, hello gang, welcome back once again to Oxygen Not Included. We're back! Back again. Alright, let's ladder extended all the way up there just in case they end up needing some oxygen. Cancel that one because that's too deep. And then order the digging of that. Prioritize the building of this first though. Just so they have room to get across. Anyway, while they're working on that, we've got to figure out our oxygen situation because apparently we technically are not generating enough oxygen. These are just sitting down here because the oxygen is not really floating up well enough. I guess the solution would be to put a few over here, which is accomplishable if we adjust the pipes over here. So let's go over to ventilation. Otherwise this thing is gonna be emitting straight out. First I want these built, and then you can take the rest out. Then we can put another oxygen generator right here, and that should be enough and out of the way of the home zone to filter up. We really need to get some oxygen generation stuffed into there though. Wasn't one of these pipes supposed to be for oxygen? One I know is assuredly not for oxygen. Chlorine, this one has oxygen. That was chlorine. This must be... This one was probably oxygen at one point. Follow where it goes. Yeah, it just cuts off. This one is probably for oxygen. And probably what I want to do is get an oxygen tank to try and keep these areas taken care of otherwise, but whatever. We'll just dig out underneath it first. So I'm sure they can reach all of that dig. Alright, if y'all are gonna complain about this much, go ahead and mop it up. It's taken y'all quite some time to build this. Alright, let's see what we get for a printable. Not that I'm much interested in what we're getting lately, but you know. Can't do building, decrease germ resistance. Excavation though. Small bladder and anemic, but germ resistant. I don't really like any of these. Guess we'll go for research and supply. No. Like, reject all. Wait for the next blueprint. Alright, good. Y'all have kind of done that. Alright, oxygen, electrolyzer. The only thing this thing needs is power and water. Look at that, we got a water chute right there, and it's attached to the power line. I don't have to do anything else, and bam-o, whammo, slammo, more oxygen feeding up the chamber. Apparently this thing can't keep up. We have some random gold floating around in here. For reasons I am unsure of. Got a stone hatch. Is that the only hatch we have left? Did the others all die by this point? I think they did. That's sad. We'll have to find some more hatches. Or we can just wait for a blueprint for some hatchy eggs. Yeah, I've turned the farm off for the most part because it was generating way too much. And all the hydrogen we can collect later. This thing's still dumping out some CO2. Unless we still have CO2 to dump. We gotta move this down into here. So, to that end, sink right down to the abyssalite layer. Alright, I gotta see why someone's suffocating. The hell? You guys are stupid. How'd you get down here? Cancel that. Cancel all of that. I don't care about that. This ladder. Build the hell out of that. Alright, if you're not gonna do that, then at least dig the shit out of that. Dig! You were digging earlier! Dig, dig, dig! Dig! She's gonna die. Wow. Absolutely fantastic. I literally microed this so nobody would suffer. And yet we still lost one because the duplicants suck at doing anything. Like, I've had build queues stacked forever, and like, I get it, we have long commutes and my base is spread out, like, I can understand that. But like, it's just, how hard is it? Like, alright, let me ask you this. Let's say these are humans, essentially. They're duplicants, but they're still humans. If you were a human, you were like, I gotta build something. Would you be like, I'm gonna build a tile above my head in a carbon dioxide environment, and I'm gonna die in this little cave I dug? Or better yet, look, I have a dig tool. I have a dig skill. I can dig. Top priority, dig me out. I'm just gonna stand here and watch myself die. What? Whatever. I just have no words. So now, isn't there a way to get a memorial or something? Is that in like furniture or something? Tasteful memorial. Can't build it in there apparently. Yeah, I can. Nope. Somebody will go build that. Are we apparently still creating algae? I didn't know we were. Why is a wire breaking? Have a look at that. What line is this on? Got multiple breaks. What are we powering? What is consuming? Oh, this is. Oh hell. We'll have to move that onto a different line. That's killing us. Well, not quite literally. Couldn't she dig? Yeah, she had hard digging. I guess she just didn't have very hard digging. So I guess that's why she didn't dig through the abyssalite. She dug through like the igneous rock, but not the abyssalite. Shame. Isn't this dormant? Yeah. Unlock this door. That back turned on so we can like cool stuff off. They're still gonna burn themselves getting in there, but whatever. Not really my concern at this point. I wanted that done yesterday, guys. I know I want everything done yesterday, but somebody go dump Van He in there. Alright, whatever guys. This I'm not too concerned about. These still have to fill up first before we start the plastic extrusion process. I'm not much concerned about the difficulty in that. Should still get a shower built at some point. We can dump that in like up here. Somebody's got a balloon. Huh, I got a lot of copper. Alright, so this thing is mostly getting done. And then that means we just need to get this converted to a water holding facility, just mine everything else out. And then hook a pump that's not going to overheat in there. This is a hydrogen vent, but it's going to emit hydrogen at 500 Celsius. Like, that's just an absurd temperature. Like, up here we've actually, it's so cold up here we're actually making liquid chlorine. Gets up here and it freezes. We could get some hydrogen, we can actually uncover some of these anti-entropy fill, whatever they are, the things. Yeah, that. We can stuff it with hydrogen. I don't know if it has to be liquid hydrogen though, or just gassed. If it has to be liquid, then that doesn't make much sense, because how would I make it without it? But whatever. Doesn't have to be at that high of a priority, guys. Alright, now that we have that, let's go to utilities. Temp shift, let's go see how much ice we've got. A lot. Alright, let's dump that in. There we go. That's an unreachable build. There you go. That'll help cool the place down. This thing over here is unfortunately produced a lot of temperature. The only way to put this down would be to use polluted ice over in here, methinks. Yeah, that'll get some wheezies around. We've got these, but and they've heated up. Got a lot of temperature floating around everywhere. It's down under here, mainly because those are the hot biomes. We're keeping up here relatively cool. For the most part. Now they've got this dug down nice. I want you guys to now switch this over to some airflow tiles. Anybody injured? Nope, okay. Alright. How are we coming down here? Very slowly. Cancel that build then, finish the rest. Something down here. Locked door with a bunch of switches I'd have to open. Crude oil. Right above the magma pit. Got a lot of crude oil down here. Got the oil well. Oil. We had a slickster up here dumping down some petroleum. Fair bit of it. And we need to get that down in the water down here so it can actually work without overheating. Because I was operating it up here to get some plastic and then it was just like, no. Oh good, they did get this finished. We should have plenty of oxygen floating up there. Where's the yellow alert that y'all trying to build? Oh, that. Dump that down to 5. Then we can actually power these up. The only other thing I need to get, now that I think about it, How much does these carry? Hold on. Heavy what? 20 kilowatts? Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Slap these in here. There you go. Have fun with that, guys. And we just need to get a door slapped on there. Oh, I forgot. You can't build it through the wire. Oh, I didn't want to cancel the automation wire. Now that you mention it, now I do want to cancel it. To a degree. There you go. Alright, and then back to the wire. Under power. Yeah, we can actually place door. Look at that, it's cooled off so much in here. That's fantastic. We have so much temperature delta now, it's great. The amount of heat we can pump into here is going to be fantastic. I'm going to cancel most of that and then reorder it because they're taking forever. Where's all this water coming from, y'all? Jeez, did my temp shift plates melt already? Probably. Yeah, but it cooled it off a little. Afraid it's still gonna be hot as crap in there, though. Not enough wheezy boys. Some wheezies up there. Oh, we got another printable! Yay! Alright, we need to replace Banhi. Sure. Alright, let's see who actually has enough morale to get skill increases. You do. Okay. Hard digging. Nope. 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 Yeah, you can. Super hard digging. Can too. Can't dig, but you could farm. You could grill, you could super hard. Even super duper, but farm. Art fundamentals. You need a hat, buddy. Where are we gonna get you? Hard digging. There you go. Drilling. There you go. Nope. And yeah, might as well. Fair bit of carbon over here, isn't it? Gonna take forever to do any of this, aren't they? Got a lot of petroleum though. Once we get this moved down into the water, we can start running the actual proper pumps for it without overheating it. Consume a buttload of oxygen though. Well, it looks like we're repressurizing finally. Maybe. Questionable limit of how much oxygen we actually have up here. Alright, y'all actually got that built. I'm kind of shocked. But it doesn't need to turn on yet. So. Just adjust these, the high threshold, the low threshold. And that worked. Might as well convert these over from insulated actually to just standard tile. All that good. Need my giant loop to keep it in the cold for a while. Well, it's looking out like it's going pretty good. Y'all actually got that dug. I'm shocked. I'm amazed. Do it again. Alright, stations. Or is it refinement? Probably refinement. Yep, polymer press. Good, there's actually enough water for it to sit in. Alright, power. Conductive wire. Wham! Plumbing. Wham! That water's already warm by a metric of what it's above. Meat, something died in there. How is those so cold in such a hot environment? I don't know. This thing really peaks me off about how hot it is though. 400 Celsius. Why are you? Who gave you the right to be this hot? Gotta finish that, digging it open. Have infinite water forever. Not that we really need it right now though. We're pretty good on water. Did set that to auto. Nobody's touched it yet. Wait, is this going back? Oh no. That backed a lot. Dang it. No wonder this thing's so hot. Let's free copper if we can actually get someone in there. We could throw them in a jet suit or whatever to get them in. Guys, can you... Building flooded. So how do I keep this cool then? Because it overheats. I guess just put it in a colder environment? It's easy enough. I wanted that done yesterday. Alright, the power. Whenever y'all get around to it. Doesn't really matter. Look at him go! No one should be suffocating. Who's suffocating? How? How do you get in these positions? I'm so confused. Get out, get out, get up and get out. You guys suck. I don't know how y'all made. Where is this water coming from? So confused. Where are we leaking from? Are we storing ice in a container not designed to store ice? No. How does that have no power? Totally has power. Now the only thing we have to do is run a press over to here. Or line or whatever. Yeah, should be cold enough in here. Don't know what was going nuts over there. Y'all seriously miss a pipe? I didn't cancel one. Look at him go. Alright, this is probably one of the longest ladders here, so we're going to start upgrading that. Incredibly slowly. Takes them forever. It's hilarious. All right. Has been nothing short of a pain in the buttocks. Alright, let's see what we got available to print. Dirt. Don't need it, but I don't want the duplicants right now, so we're getting dirt. Back to insufficient. How is there water leaking up here? Where does it keep coming from? Does it come from the distillers? Is it somehow leaking from up here? Is there a pipe or something up here? It generates a leak? So confused as to where it's coming from. This is certainly not too full. How's from there? Oh my. Deconstruct those 2 pipes, please. I don't want this thing starting plastic production yet. Here you go. Also, guys, seriously, mop this. They'll suck. Plumbing! Alright, y'all, I'm tired of this. Mop it. Thank you. Bam! Just in time. Look at that. No gas output. Oh, that's right. This thing has to output some carbon dioxide, which is on that one. Yep, because that's the chlorine one. What a tangled web. Go for it, guys. Make me plastic. There, should stay relatively cool in here. Gonna melt everything though. Easy enough to fix, just order some mesh tiles. Don't know where this water up here is coming from. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.